Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi LiveENODING. I'm currently working on this head inside a jar a la Futurama, and there is this part that I like to create procedurally. So basically, the idea is to be able to just write a text, and then you're gonna have this kind of frame that's being generated without you having to model it again and again. So I got the setup here, and I basically created using Sverchok Add-On, and I can show you from the very beginning. So now, let's say I started with text, and I write some kind of name, Blender Sushi guy, anyway, and I can add some kind of extrusion, give it a bit of depth. This is the default font, but I can change to different font. And I just get the selection. And the result that I want is that basically this kind of placard. So yeah, it's like a sign. And this thing is actually, everything is procedural, and I could make a couple of changes, like to be able to change the radius of the placard and change the resolution and things like that. Profile, what is this? Okay, this make it going the opposite. But I think if you look at the Futurama, where is it? Futurama heads, it's actually going in. So I'm trying to make this kind of thing as an app, and I'm gonna try different head, but anyhow, that's another project. So if I bake this out, we got this placard, right? So it's kind of okay, but I kind of think it should be more detailed. So we can do that apparently. Luckily, if we just output the edges like that and convert to curve, and then from here I can just use a 2D curve and then giving it a little bit of extrusion, right? That's fine. And you can also use the 3D one, full, with a bit of depth, a little bit of extrusions, and this is, I think, a little bit better, a little bit more detail. So this is the final result, and we can kind of put it like that. So this is the one that I will use for my Futurama head inside the jar. The whole jar, actually, I try to create it procedurally as well using Sverchok. So there is the green water, and then this aquarium. The necklace also I already created using Sverchok at some point. We will see how it goes. But the placard itself, if you wanna see me to create one from the scratch, it's actually pretty simple. If I just have like a plane, and then right click, connect it to viewer, draw, I hide everything, and then so I have a plane, and then center it. I can change the dimension. The trick here is to just use bevel, and just use the edge, for example. Polygon, actually it needs a polygon, and the output can be a polygon as well, but we just give it a little bit of bevel with a vertex only, and increase the segment, and then just reduce the profile. And you also want to enable n-gons, so you can have this shape rather very easily and quickly. So yeah, this is really simple, right? So this is the basic, and I'm gonna leave it there. hide it. Why did I have a more complex one here? Because this one will work with the text. So again, if I just go to the layer number 1, I just write Blender is cool and give it some extrusion, and then get the selection. This will actually always look at the bounding of the text. This is why I have this. First of all, I'm applying the transform of the text. So no matter if I scale it or make the text smaller or whatever, it will always understand that. No matter if I kind of make it thicker or whatever, because we're gonna use the bounding box of the text, and based on the bounding box of the text, I'm offsetting it. So this is the, if you look at it from the top, the bounding of the text is actually just the box that's surrounding the text. And what I did here, I'm just offsetting that part. Okay, and then from there, I simply remove doubles and delete loose, whatever. This is kind of extra step in order to have like a clean result. Before then, I'm just using this bevel nodes. So I guess this is quite interesting example. And yeah, so you can have this quite fast. And then here I have fill holes and then extrude by region, and then here, of course, this is where we extrude it up or down. It doesn't matter, maybe up. So this is the result that we get. For the placard itself, if it needs to be like bended like this, we might need to add some resolution along the placard. So yeah, that's the whole setup right there, and it's pretty simple, but I think it's pretty useful, especially to get this kind of shape in Blender. So there you go. Hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.